Hey y'all, hey, happy Tuesday. So here I am with my Bonsai Ficus. So I never said I knew what I was doing. I just love planting. Don't ask me where the plants come from. You know what I'm saying? I don't have history on the plants. That's for the other plant specialists. I'm here learning and just going along with whatever, all right? Just because I love plants. So this is my ficus, Bonsai Ficus, and it's been in this since I purchased it. And as you can see, there are no holes. And so I never actually took it out of this, but my leaves, although it has leaves, they're not as healthy looking as I would like them to look. And so I'm thinking that I need to refreshen the dirt. But we're gonna sip some wine. Because there's rocks and shit in here and I can't even pull it out. Look, let me take the sticky thing out first. Let me put this over here for now. Just sit it over there for now. And then look, how am I gonna get this out? So I'm thinking we're gonna take all this moss from around it, because I'm thinking it needs a dirt refresher or something. I don't have another pot to put it in that has holes, so I'm gonna go ahead and re-put it in this one, but I'm going to put some rocks at the bottom to help with the drainage. And then look, this is the piece of rock that was glued to the side. So can I get it out now? Or, oh, I think I need like a little shovel thing. Let's see. Now I've had this plant for about 2 years, and I'm interested to see what it's looking like down here. I'm also scared at the same time. So let's see. Oh, the dirt doesn't look bad though. The dirt looks good. Let's see what we got. We got moss all at the top. So let's move the moss over here. And let's take this down. Now I hope I don't kill this plant after I do this, but I'm just real curious as to the conditions of the plant 2 years in this pot with no drainage. I'm thinking, should I change the pot? But I don't really have another pot to put it in. So the roots are very shallow on this, you see? Let me wash it off. I'll be back. I'm gonna wash off the roots and then I'll be back. Okay, I think I found something to put it in. See, this is why you always keep nursery pots from previous plants that you purchased, all right? This is already washed and I had sprayed it prior with peroxide and stuff. And then I can sit it in here and this can be my new bonsai, or I could probably sit it back in here. So we'll see which one works, okay? But it looks like the soil in here is good. So I almost want to reuse this soil, right? But it's really good soil, feels good. And then I'm going to wash this out. So I'm going to let the water run over here and let that wash out. And I'm going to add some orchid bark to it because I think it should be a little chunkier. What do you think? And then I'm gonna add some, I don't have any perlite, but I do have vermiculite. The difference is, and again, I don't know, okay, it holds moisture. So we're just gonna put a little bit in there, not much, because I'm still trying to figure out how good vermiculite is. But I'm gonna put a little bit in there. And I'm going to get to planting. So, ooh, I'm making a mess. See, this is why I have to mop my kitchen floor all the time. All right, now I have the dirt washed off, and you see what I mean when I say the roots are shallow on here. Like I expected way more roots than this, but I'll take this. And so we're gonna go ahead and pot it up in this. And then I still might reuse this to sit this inside of, or it might look better in that, we'll see. And so no need for me to talk through this process. We'll just watch. Okay, I am back. She is all potted up and watered. I put some rocks in there. I put the moss back at the top. Nice dirt. Added some more chunkier mix like the orchid bark in there. And so we're going to see how much healthier her leaves get. And I've already wiped her leaves down with, I wipe them down with alcohol, the 70%, because I keep 91% alcohol in my house. And I have to remember that my plants might not be able to withstand 91%. So I use the 70% little swabs and I wipe the leaves. I know some of you are probably saying, don't do that. But I do it because I cannot take the thought of a mealybug or a thrip, all right? And so that's what I do. And so now it's to decide whether she goes back in here, because this is where she's been. I think that works. Or whether she should go in here because she fits better in here. I think this is the winner. I do, because it fits so perfectly. Let me show you again how it looks in the other pot. I guess this one works too. I think I'm gonna keep this one. Since this was her pot originally, let's keep her in something familiar. But that's it, y'all. This is my Bonsai Ficus, okay? Like a Benjamin Ficus or Weeping Benjamin or whatever you want to call it. But here she is. And I know for all those out there that collect and love bonsai plants, you're shaming me because look at her. She is not shaped. I don't trim her. I just let her grow. Again, I plant for fun. It's not a competition for me. But with that, you guys, happy planting, and I'm out.